Hello and welcome. My name is Jason Huffman from the Analytics Center of Excellence. And in this recording, I'd like to talk to you about some quick and simple Einstein Analytics dataset-specific tips and tricks for managing performance and optimizing our dataset construction. With our datasets, we'd like to typically think that we're loading all of the data within our dataset. Don't worry about any pre-calculations or the width of the data set. We are storing this in an optimized format so that you can quickly retrieve the data within your data set. When you are creating the data set, it is created much differently than a traditional relationship database model. We would like you to be thinking most importantly about what is all of the data for which users need to be finding their answers. And we think about all of the data that we'd like to include in the data set, and we're placing everything into the data set. As with any analytics solution, you can always make determinations of whether or not to do operations at the data layer or also at the query runtime layer. This is a simple list for you to consider as you're making a determination to improve your performance. Many things you can do at the data layer make it easy so that you're only doing them one time and utilizing the calculations repeatedly within the dashboard layer. It will require some upfront customization, but you can certainly often achieve some wins. However, it may be required that certain operations are performed during runtime within the dashboard itself. Here are some of the caveats that you can be anticipating. We also have a webinar that goes into more detail if you want to hear more about being a data hero within the Einstein Analytics solution. But the three key elements to think through are to be doing everything you can to be combining your data sets within the data layer. As you can see, that will reduce the dependency on the sophisticated queries you'll be creating within your dashboard. If you can be adding derived fields or doing bucketing within the data layer, you're going to reduce the dependency on various linking and sophisticated operations within the dashboard layer as well. And certainly you want to make sure you're including common lookup fields across your data sets, because then you can use our visual framework for joining data together with using connect data sources. Thank you for attending this brief webinar. While we have your attention, we'd like to highlight the opportunity to utilize your data loading expertise to achieve the Einstein Analytics Super Badge. We also have a new certification program available. Please see the URL here for more information and for you to achieve that certification. Thank you for attending this webinar.